Smiling faces in the latest government campaign. The aim to reassure pupils and parents that going back to school is safe. In secondary schools, that will mean regular testing, something teachers say won't faze students.
The students that are coming back to us from next week, they are actually so used to what they're going to come back to. So they are really used to the fact that, they're going to come back and have a couple of on-site tests, for example. This time last year, I know that lots of students were feeling really nervous about that. They didn't really know what it was going to be like, but they are so used to that now that it'll be a walk in the park for them, to be honest.
16 and 17-year-olds are being urged to get the vaccine, but it's believed school children from the age of 12 could be next in line. Today, the Education Secretary said the decision is still in the hands of the scientists.
What we always have to look at is what's best for children, and that's the thing that's most important. And the best thing to do is to wait to see what the scientists and the medics have to say on this in order for us to be able to form that judgment on the very best advice.
The new term means measures like masks and school bubbles will be scrapped. Unions say that's why vaccines may be necessary.
We are worried that if children aren't vaccinated, then you need all the more mitigations. And there is a child who has to stay at home or gets long COVID, they would then wish they had the vaccine so that didn't happen to them. So we think there are good reasons for carrying out vaccination.
There are concerns, but one doctor supporting the government's campaign says perspective is vital.
COVID itself poses a relatively lower risk to children and young people than other age groups. It's not a zero risk, but it is a lower risk. But the disadvantages and the detrimental effect long-term of being out of education is so much more significant, and that we have to take seriously.
In Scotland, the return to school has been linked to a rise in cases. The coming weeks will reveal whether England goes the same way. Layla Hayes, 5 News.